open a FOREX quote board, click on FOREX and then select FOREX quote board. When open, one quote panel will be visible. Right-clicking anywhere on the panel will give you menu options to add a quote board, show volume in units, thousands, or millions, float a quote board, show your orders and positions, refresh orders and positions, save orders or positions, and you're given print options as well. If I select Add Quote Board, it will simply open another quote board directly next to the initial board. If I select Show Orders and Positions, that information will appear along the bottom of the panel. To initiate use of the quote board, you'll first want to move your cursor over the Account tab. This allows you to select the account you want your trades routed to. An individual user will see only their one main account listed. A broker who trades multiple accounts will see all of his authorized accounts in the drop-down list. Next, you'll want to move your cursor over the word Select Pair. This is where you'll select your desired currency pair. The next field is the pip selector. It allows you to select the number of pips to use in calculating your protected orders, and you'll make your selection from this drop-down list. If you move your cursor over the word Day, you're given an option to change your order to a Good Till Cancel order. Clicking on the push pin will open a floating window showing only a FOREX quote board. Before placing an order on the board, you'll first want to select your quantity or values, and you'll make your selection from this drop-down list. The range of entries in this drop-down can be changed in the Setup menu. The default minimum value is 10,000 and your default maximum value is 1 million. You can also select your quantity by clicking either of these three value buttons. To change the quantity shown on these buttons, you'll go up to File, Setup, and under Appearance, you can change your quote board's minimum quantity, the quote board maximum quantity, as well as the values in your three value buttons. The values should contain the text you want, ending in K for thousands and M for millions. On this panel, the Buy buttons are green and the Sell buttons are red. This is your Sell button. If I click this button, it'll sell the indicated quantity at the market price. The text on this button is the rightmost two significant digits in the best offer price. The entire price will consist of the smaller text above as well as the text within the button. So my price would be 0.9444. And the same goes for your Buy buttons. You'll click this button to buy the indicated quantity at the market price. The text in this button is the rightmost two significant digits in the best bid price. The entire price will consist of this smaller text above the button as well as the text within the button. So that price will be 0.9446. This information contains components of your protected sell orders. The concept here is that in some market conditions, a market order may be filled quite a distance away from the last price shown. Instead of using pure market orders, you can put in a limit order that is through the best indicated offer. If at the same instant that order is placed and the best offer disappears, the worst this protected order will be filled at is the limit price. So if my best offer price is 0.9445 and my protective limit is set to the 10 pips that I've selected, then the small price indicator will show the best offer price less the 10 pips. If this button is clicked, then in order to sell the indicated quantity with your price limit will be entered. The text that appears in this Sell button represents the quantity offered in 10,000s. This field is your limit and stop control. It changes the Buy and Sell buttons on either side to either a Sell limit or Buy limit or a Sell stop, Buy stop. If the Sell limit or Sell stop button is clicked, in order to sell the indicated quantity, limit it to the price shown in my price field, and that would be in this field, will be entered. The price can be changed by clicking on the small up and down arrows, or actually clicking in the box itself and using your center mouse wheel to make your selection. This small box will reset the sell price to the best offer price. The information over here is for your protected buy orders. And again, the concept here is that in some market conditions, a market order may be filled quite a distance away from the last price shown. Instead of using pure market orders, you can put in a limit order that is through the best indicated bid. If at the same instant the order is placed and the best bid disappears, the worst this protected order will be filled at is the limit price also. So if my best bid is 0.9443 and my protective limit is set to the 10 pips, then this small price indicator will show the best bid plus my 10 pips. If this buy button is clicked, then in order to buy the indicated quantity with your price limit will be entered. And the text that appears on the buy button represents the quantity bid in 10,000s. If the buy limit or buy stop button is clicked, in order to buy the indicated quantity limited to the price shown in this price field will be entered. And again, the prices can be changed by using the arrows, or I can actually click in the field and use my mouse wheel to select my price. This small box will reset my buy price to the best bid indicated. So I'll simply just place a market order, and I'm going to use the quantity of 10,000. That order has been filled, and I'll place a sell order. Now I'll make this a limit order. So my price was filled at 0.9443, and I will make a limit order of 0.9452. I'll select limit and place my order. Now that order is working. Right-clicking any line in your order history will open up, give you menu options. You can open up order ticket, show your orders and positions, refresh your orders and positions. You can save as well as print this information. Right-clicking the positions table, so we'll click on net positions, will give me menu options to add a quote board, show volume, show a floating quote board, show my orders and positions, refresh, as well as save and print. When a trade button is clicked on the FOREX quote board, the default action, as you've seen, will be to show a trade confirmation window. You can review the order that is about to be entered and can either execute the order or cancel the operation. If you choose to disable this confirmation feature, you'll need to go to File, Setup, and under Appearance again, you'll go to Show Confirmation Window for FX Board. If you choose to disable this feature, simply click on the False feature. Please note that with trade confirmations disabled, your trades will be sent in immediately anytime a trade button is clicked. So for further review of our FOREX quote board, you'll want to press the F1 button on your keyboard to bring up a help menu for the FOREX quote board.